Yo, 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 and we are back with another dope ass episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. I'm your boy Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandyberg.
What up, Boogie B? How you feeling? Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. Shout out to the No Sleep Crew. We appreciate you for checking in. Boogie,
Yo,
what's going on with you? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I have to be honest. I have a little obsession right now. I'm
Okay.
watching this show before my Netflix expires because I'm not renewing that subscription. And I started. Hey, you ever do that? You ever like stop? You ever stop something, like you stop a subscription and then you go back on it just to check on it, for the last few days, and then you realize you found a dope ass show, and now I'm just binge watching this show before the subscription is over and done with, expires. But I'm kind of obsessed with this show called Indian Matchmaker. Have you heard about it? It's on Netflix.
So, yes, I have heard about that because it's been playing in the household. So yes,
So
I,
you
I have
know.
I have heard. I have also been in the kitchen washing some dishes and been like, "Oh, well, what is this that we're watching here?"
Yeah, I will say this, it's pretty entertaining. So this is my
It
thing.
is.
I'm a stickler when it comes to reality-esque based shows, because I always feel like there's a pinch of exploitation, um, when especially when it comes to like dating shows and stuff like that. But this seems genuine, to an extent. You have to take everything with a grain of salt, but it feels like we're getting the true interpretation and uh, of these people lives, of what they're looking for. Like, it seems true to me.
I agree because some of the other ones, these other shows like on TLC, the shit seems forced.
Oh yeah,
So this was cool.
yeah,
From what I watched, because it's like some of it's like arranged, but it's not.
yeah.
So it was that was cool to see that. Two things about the
Okay,
show.
okay.
Soundtrack. They got some bops
Oh, they got some
on that
bangers.
soundtrack.
They've been banging
Like
out. I will say I've definitely
some
rewound.
bangers.
Yeah, trying to get the jams. I've been
I have been
yeah,
in the kitchen like, oh, like man, they got it.
yeah,
What I just need the whole
yeah.
mixtape. You can ride out to that. That's one.
Thanks.
The other thing is, okay, it's gonna sound bad. This is going to sound bad. So it's like
Oh God, here we go.
they're very good looking people. Like the men, good looking men, the women, good looking women.
I
Their
already know what you're about to
parents
say.
are busted
Oh,
as fuck.
oh,
And I just be wondering, I just be looking, cause it's like some of their parents, I'm like, your dad looks like a potato, and your
oh.
mom, it's just like, what is going on? So it's like maybe they were good looking when they were younger, and
Oh.
as you hit like, I don't know, 40, it just kind of fizzled out. Cause it's just like, there's no way. I'm just like, your daughter's good looking as hell. Your son, it's a handsome man. How? Because like with black folks, with us, it could be like, okay, how's your mom? You can be like, oh, my mom, she's 55. You be like, there ain't no way your mom 55. Your mom, she's like 40.
Yeah,
Because we
yeah.
age very gracefully. White
Uh,
people, some of
okay,
them you can
but
pick them out.
I was gonna say
I'm
there
just,
are. Okay, yeah. Group generally speaking,
I'm just
yes, black
saying.
people age well, but there are a handful of us that when you see them, you be like,
Yeah, they have some
damn.
rough guys.
Forever
I'm
the
not,
funniest line, man. Forever
I'm
the funniest line, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some black folks you be like, God damn, you have had a rough life. It's like
The nigga, you just what? How old? Oh, hell no. I don't believe that.
You've been working since you were 5. So
You got railroad hands, nigga.
but I was just like, yeah, like goddamn. I was just like, oh, their parents. I was just like, what I just want to know the cutoff of when it started to turn. But it's a
You
good
know,
show though.
it's a good show. There were a few gentlemen that had very high expectations of what they wanted in a life partner, and then we looked
Yeah.
at them, and I was just like, "But how? How can you want such high? You have such high
Literally.
hopes."
Some of the ladies on there, and I was like, again, these are very beautiful women, and I was like, your standards are very high. Some of
Yeah,
them, though, I was like, okay, if we're matching up looks with standards, I was like, okay, you can get that. I was like,
yeah,
for the way you look and what you're requiring, I was like, you can get that. But like you're saying
yeah,
with the dudes, I was like, sir, you need to take like 7 of these things off this list to match up with how you look. It's
yeah.
just like it doesn't work that way unless you know what it is. They're factoring their bank account. They're like, so
I
because
was
I
gonna
make this
say
much
they're
money,
doing the Rick Ross.
you
This
know.
is I use Rick Ross as an example. Like, not to say because he's big, but I'm talking about his face. Because I've seen some fine,
Yeah,
heavier set gentlemen that I was like, of course you're pulling left and
yeah.
right. But face wise, for Rick Ross, he's
Face the challenge.
clearly just pulling because of his bank account. I mean,
It's got a face for radio.
yeah. Oh
It's
yeah,
got a face for
for sure.
radio.
Yeah.
That it was just which is weird because it's like some of these dudes, like you said, Rick Ross and some of these dudes on the show, it's like they're corny.
Yeah.
And it's like no matter how much money you have, you're still corny. Like
Yeah.
you're just a corny dude with money, and that's what
Yeah.
it's like on that show. It's just like, bro, knock some of these off this list.
Yeah.
But some of
But
these
that's
people,
yeah.
I be wondering though, because I was just like, you can't find nobody, like nobody. Like I feel like you have hit the bottom of the when you have to go to a matchmaker. I feel like you've hit the bottom of the barrel. Like there's just
Is that what you feel?
that's
Is
what I
that
feel.
okay?
I
Okay.
feel like, and I get it. They have money, and I understand with how their culture is, so it's not looked upon that bad. But it's like you're checking off a lot of the bot. You're intelligent,
Yeah.
you're good looking, you've got money, you got the career. You pretty much you've got everything everybody wants. So what is it? It's you.
It's
It's just
personality.
you.
Yeah.
Like, because there's no way. I'm like, there's no way.
But what's been up with you? We just spent a little time
Um
talking about my obsession. What's been going on with you?
Oh, what has been going on, man? I've been chilling, man. I'm trying not
Hoodie
to.
Nate, looking hoodie Nate.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold in the crib. It's because it was like really hot, and then it got cold. So now I'm like the temperatures is fucking me up.
Yeah.
So my ears, but no, I've been chilling, man. I've been chilling, trying to stay out of the way. Just celebrated auntie's 80th birthday. Shout out to
Woohoo!
her. Celebrated 7th anniversary. Um, 7 years in
Hey,
the game, and celebrated a birthday yesterday again. So it's just like, just
you
been
out here.
celebrating. I've been celebrating. My parents came through, and my mom brought a bunch of garden stuff like uh tomatoes, zucchinis, and all this shit. Like my mom, because they have so much excess zucchinis and squash, she's like, "Oh, take some of this squash zucchini. Take some of this, or no, take some of this squash relish. Take some of this zucchini relish."
Okay.
And I'm just like, "Oh, you just out here full on homesteading it. You Betty Crocker in it for real." So I got all these canned
She
goods
had a
in
good
my house now,
harvest. She had a good harvest.
and it's actually good. I was just like, okay, cool, and part of me, because I watched those videos of like the people in the woods who are like, oh, let's survive out here for 30 days with just an old shovel and we
Oh
got to
God.
figure it out. I watched those videos. I know they're fake, but I like them. And they actually be canning stuff. And I was like, you know what, Nate? Maybe there's apocalypse is gonna come. Maybe there's gonna be a civil war where white people are gonna be like, fuck these niggas again. And you're gonna be the person who's going to help lead the Negroes through the Civil War because you know how to can vegetables. So
Yeah.
something in me is like, you should learn some of this stuff.
Pickle some stuff. Yeah, I do feel. Yeah, I do feel like the animals know something is coming. Like,
Something is definitely up because the animals is attacking niggas. The
left and right.
temperatures,
You got
I'm like,
bears just coming in the house. It's like, hey, my man, I'm gonna need some shelter.
give me this honey and get your ass out. Like deer are just randomly running through the road. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. So
we
something is
gotta
like, hey
start
brother,
prepping.
start getting your survival. So
Yeah,
Boogie, when the apocalypse comes, you know where to come. I got
yeah.
canned goods and everything. I'm out here.
I've definitely been practicing for sure, prepping myself. I've been leaning on trying to survive on just greenery and vegetables and stuff like that. Cause it's a gradual, a gradual moment learning how to like enjoy stuff without uh like meat.
Yeah,
You remember when,
that's true.
not to say that you're not doing it now,
I'm
but
not.
I remember when I had to have a piece of meat with every meal. I had to
Yeah,
have some poultry. Like it wasn't complete until now. I'm just
where the protein?
right. Now I'm like, okay,
Give me this mushroom steak.
right. Yo, you're an idiot. Now I'm faking the funk and pretending that I got meat on my plate.
I mean, I don't know. I've been working on my diet lately where I'm not eating as much meat. So
Yeah,
I have my moments from like, I just need a burger. Like it is
yeah,
what it is.
absolutely.
But I can eat vegetarian meals
Yeah,
where I'm like, I'm not craving it as much. But I'm not at that point where I'm like, yeah, this is vegan shrimp. Nah, I'm
no.
just eating just vegetables. I'm not going to that
Right.
like fake
Pretending where
tofu food
er,
shit.
uh,
I'm not doing it. I just can't do it.
I feel you. But yeah, something is up, and shout out to your mom for like getting herself prepped and ready. Like she
Man,
got gardens, she got all the garden tools. She trying to tell you something.
it makes you like like when your parents retire and shit
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, we get to really be outside and do all this shit. One, it's like you think they're really bored, but you're right. They preparing for something. They're just
Yeah.
like, we prepping. And
Yeah.
I'm at that point because I watch so many of these shows and I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I'm never gonna be surviving in the woods, but there might be that one time, and I'm like, you know what? Because Boogie, as long as you've known me,
Yeah.
I've gotten into some catastrophes.
Whoa, have you?
I've been
Have
hit
you?
numerous times in the vehicle, my knees. So if there's anything that can happen to me, it will happen. So
It
you'll be
will
like,
happen.
I could see Nate surviving the woods for 5 days. It was just like it happened to him.
Man,
So
if yeah, I think about those times. Like if we have to survive in the woods, first thing I'm doing is cutting off my hair because ain't no way I'm going bald. Like that's number one. Cause I won't even manage. I won't be well. Like it won't happen.
I ain't got time to comb my hair in this wilderness.
For what? No.
It's like we are in the woods. There are more important things than fucking
Yeah.
combing this shit.
Yeah. That
I
ain't
mean, but
happening.
then you gotta deal with cutting your hair though. So you
Hey man,
gotta
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
take a
deal with some
machete.
rusty
I'm
shears.
gonna take a. Yeah, we about to do something, boy.
You're gonna be down by the riverbanks. Like,
Yo.
let's do it. Yo, I
You an
mean, so
idiot, fool.
that's what I've been doing. And this
This nigga
weekend,
said, down by the rivers.
so this weekend, I am going to be at my parents' house, and my mom was like, "I'm going to teach you how to make the potato salad." I was like, "I do need to know that." So I'm going to teach you how to make the chow chow, the relish. We're going to
Chow
just
chow.
make it's like a southern relish. It's
Oh, okay.
very spicy.
Ooh,
But
spicy relish.
yeah,
Ooh,
it's good. Next time I see you, I will have because
I'm
I have
with
so
that.
many cans. I will
Okay.
have to give you some, but she's going to be like, I want to make sure I pass these traditions down from North Carolina and my mother and her
Oh,
mother
hell
and
yeah.
the slaves. So you have all these now. And I was just like, I guess this is gonna come in handy. You know, it's good on green. It slaps on greens. Like chow chow. I don't know why I got so hyped about that, but I did.
That's all right.
But you know what, Boogie? You know what I'm hype about? I'm hype about tipping my MFing hat. You know, it's time.
I'm tipping my hat.
Those of you who are new to the program, tipping the hat is where we like to give a shout out to, you know, folks in the community who are doing noteworthy things. So, Boogie, who you tipping your hat to this week?
I'm tipping my hat off to Serena, the Queen, the legend, the motherfucking GOAT Williams. Okay, she announced that she will be. She used a very graceful word. She said she will be moving away from tennis. She didn't say retirement. She said she will be following other ventures, like her venture capital that she got going on at Vogue. She was she was on the cover of the latest issue of Vogue with her wonderful daughter holding her lovely long dress. I thought it was very funny and very cute that she included her daughter. But yeah, shout out to Serena Williams. She pretty much was like, yo, I've given y'all suckers so much of me. I've won damn near all of these tournaments multiple times. Yeah, I'm done. I can't. I'm done.
I mean, can you get more of a graceful way to announce that you're stepping away than cover of Vogue? Yes. I mean, most niggas, when you retire or stepping away, you know, you got to send in your 2-week notice. It's like, yeah, I got to put this paperwork in. She's just like, nah, you getting this full ass spread. I think it's cool because you know what? It still leaves the door open. Or it's just like, you know what? You think I left? But nah, I got these rackets right over here in the car. The rackets are in the trunk. I'm right outside. I'm gonna come through, whoop all y'all asses.
Come see me, dog.
Another trophy. Right. It's dope because she's arguably the greatest athlete of all time.
That's it.
You can make that case whether it's male or female or just whatever. I mean, arguably the greatest. Another cool thing about it is she's won so many championships. I think they said it was like it's either 4 or 6 people that she hasn't beat because they retired. Like you just she beat everyone except for herself. You know, so it's just like, hey, kudos to her.
Yeah, I know she was trying to, you know, reach that number to pass. I believe it's Billie Jean.
Probably
Billie Jean King. But listen, she's done so much. I absolutely tip my hat off to her. Keep living her best life. And just to finish it off, she says she's gonna retire after she's done with the US Open. So she's still about to do this real quick.
You know what? Victory tour. This is the victory tour. She's got to go out and smoke everyone. You got to smoke everyone.
Real quick.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this out here real quick. It's not to beat Billie Jean King's record. It's to beat Tom Brady. She's just out here. She's like, you know what? Tom, you still out here? You ain't the oldest and the greatest at the top of the game. That's what it was. She's trying to beat Tom.
Tom is a robot. But anyway, who do you got for your
my y'all niggas is tripping my tip in the hat, excuse me, is going to Bill Russell into the NBA. They have decided to permanently retire the number 6 jersey across the entire league. Bill recently passed away, so no longer will anyone be able to wear that number. Players that are currently wearing that number still get to wear that. Also, players are going to wear like a little patch logo on their right shoulder all season to honor him, and they're putting a Clover decal on the courts to honor Bill. So he's the first player that's ever happened too. First NBA player to have the number retired across the board. So
respect to Bill. Bill was very much upfront about how initially he didn't want anything to do with the NBA because how he was treated in the Celtics. Boston, clearly terrible ass city. Still is.
Right.
Sorry, still is. Like, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'm just saying. But Bill was like, yo, I'm never gonna forget all the bullshit that happened.
Man.
And the fact that the NBA initially wasn't on his side. And it took him a while to actually, be a part of the games and the All-Star weekend and stuff like that. But when he did, boy, he did it.
He showed up. You know what's crazy though? I don't know. I might have been like, okay, NBA, I forgive you. You know, you're the NBA, okay? Times have progressed. But Boston?
Progression ain't
Boo.
right.
It's fuck y'all for life, you know?
Yo.
And this is not like the Boston of now where it's
Yeah.
bad now. It was really bad
when they were
then.
throwing those words on court without any remorse, boy.
Man, woo. Yeah, no, I don't
Can
think
you
I'd
only imagine? Just sit in that real quick. Boston back at Bill Russell's time when he was playing his ass off.
That's when racism was real.
When racism was fresh, okay?
That's when they were creative. When it wasn't just I was nigger. It was Jungle Bunny, Coon, just Spirit Chucker.
When they were having meetings, like what words should we come up with?
Man, oh man, it was everything. You was in the papers. They was calling your room. They was showing up.
Yep.
You couldn't eat with the team.
Nope.
You had to be a different hotel.
Yep.
Like. And you was probably still at the back of the bus. How am I scoring all the points and I'm still sitting in the back of the bus?
Still sitting in the back of the bus.
Like,
how?
Yeah,
Sway.
like that one is one of those. No.
Respect to him.
Definitely.
Respect to the league for sure for finally giving him his flowers. You know what I mean? That he so well deserved. So
definitely. Rest in power, brother.
Absolutely.
Boogie, let's get to this ad and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just over here polishing up my black watch. A lot of y'all know I'm an avid collector of watches. I got at least 9 of them things in my collection, and the one that I get the most compliments on has got to be my black watch. I got to tell y'all, black watches, they have really put a lot of time and detail into their product. I gotta tell you, from the watch face all the way down to the band made of genuine leather. I know it's genuine, but I like seeing genuine. They really have outdone themselves. So fellas, ladies, if you're looking to upgrade your watch style, definitely check out the good folks over there at Black Watches. They black owned. You know you want to support a black owned watch company. And because, they rocking with the podcast, they, hooked you guys up with a promo code. That's right, a promo code. They give you 20% off of your order when you head over to blackwatches.com. That's right, blackwatches.com, BLAK watches.com, and make sure you use that promo code Late Night WNA. Come on, support the Black Watches. Now back to the podcast. All right, it's time for news you can or can't use. First up, Boogie, I don't know if you've been seeing what's going on. FAMU has been in the news. One of their recent graduates has caused quite a stir. She says she's been dressing provocatively her entire life. She ended up taking some graduation photos in the nude on campus. Of course, folks were quite upset. Terica Williams, she says that, again, I've been dressing provocatively my entire life. I've graduated from a historically black college and university while maintaining a 3.8 GPA using thousands of scholarship dollars. She has a master's degree in counselor education with a bachelor's in communication. She says that she's joining the 2% of black therapists, but her accomplishments are being overshadowed because of this naked photo that has been on campus. What are your thoughts?
Why?
Throw some stuff in here in a minute.
I just said, why? Like, what was the whole point of this? I don't care. Like, that's number one. But also, why? Like, what was the point? Like, the picture that everyone's passing around is a picture of her. Is she supposed to be Medusa with the snake on her hair? What was the point of you being butt ass naked on a campus? What was the point? I'm trying to find. I'm all for artistic expression, but what was the point of you being at a public a public facility butt ass naked where kids, not just 21-year-olds, because she got her master's. Was that her
Yeah,
master's?
she got her master's.
Okay, well, nigga, they are 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds walking around campus. Granted, it was at night that this picture was done, but they are walking around on campus seeing a naked ass woman. Come on, yo, chill.
So I don't disagree with what you said here. I personally, because when we for those of you who are viewing this, there's side by side. You know, there's a picture of her with the afro and the FAMU. I thought that was a dope ass picture. I was like, that is a dope picture. And she's like, you know, I've been dressing provocatively my entire life. I was like, really, man? Because clearly in the photo with you in the afro, you're not dressed provocatively right there. You know, I don't see you walking around on campus dressing provocatively, at least not to the extent of
what we can
photo.
see. Yeah.
Now, I mean, I get the correlation of the Medusa, because it's like, okay, FAMU, they the Rattlers. Okay, I get it.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was a miss. And I say this because you knew you weren't supposed to do this because you did it at night.
Yeah.
You took the pictures at night. Had you knew it was going to cause a big stir. Had you taken these photos during the daytime, I think we all would have known what would have happened. You would have got in trouble. You would have got caught.
She would have got removed,
thrown off of the campus
for sure.
So we can't sit here and act like we don't know why people are upset. And it's like what you said. I mean, people do take night classes. This is a public institution where there are young students, which some of them are, you know, in the use. You know, a lot of college campuses have kids that are on campus
that are younger too, that are younger as well.
Yeah, like 10-year-olds on campuses
that take classes.
I did see her. She was like, I don't see what the big deal was. And I was like, man, you know, public indecency, you know, you can get put on that child sex registry list for doing stuff like that. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't care that you did it. It's just like, what was the point of you doing it?
Agreed.
Also, because, you know, FAMU, they said they were investigating this, you know, there was talks that her degree may get pulled. So it's just like, why go through all? Why do this? If you would have did this would have been something like, once I've got my degree in hand, once I have said job that I want, these photos would have never would have seen the light of day. But if they were to ever see the light of day, I just would have waited till I walked across that stage. Just would have waited.
I also ask, what do you hope to gain from this? Like, is this the again, like I said, it's not about nudity itself, because yes, America has a problem with nudity in general, but it's the time, the place, the reference that you felt the need to be butt ass naked and use an excuse to be like, I'm a rattler and
I'm provocative all the time.
Provocative. Come on, yo, chill.
I mean, I don't think her degree should get pulled. I will say that much, because you did work hard. Like you said, she got 3.8. I mean, that's difficult to get. It's hard to complete college, period. So for someone to get a 3.8 GPA, like, that's nothing to shake a stick at. So it's just like, hey, I'm happy for you. I clap my hands, but you can't walk. You can't walk during graduation, because you got to be able to see down the road, like 5 years from now. Like, they could literally put you on that child sex registry list, and your entire life is messed up. So they give you a degree, you just can't walk. You know, I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. Yes, I get it. It's a naked body. Yeah, it's naked. Who cares? We all have bodies. We all get naked. But there's a time and a place for when we decide to do this.
That's all I'm saying. It's the time and the place. I don't care that you're naked. I could give two fucks. But why would you decide to do it on campus, my mans? Like, why?
She double, yeah, because you could have honestly you could have did this off campus and nobody would have said anything about this. You
You
could
give two
have been in a
shits.
studio. You could have been on the beach. You
Yeah.
could have went to the beach and had like them sand sculptors make a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
You could have been butt naked there and no one would have said anything.
You could have green
just-
screen. You could have green screen and photoshopped the campus in your motherfucking pictures, but
And-
you chose to be that daredevil and do it on campus. Come on, yo.
And it's always the goofies in the comments that be like, this ain't that big of a deal. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all got to have a standard about some stuff
Yeah.
because y'all not doing this on these white campuses. And I get, it's respectability politics. But come on, man. These are still historically black colleges or universities. They still mean something to the people who went there, the people who graduate, didn't graduate, whatever. They still mean stuff to people. So it's like, come on, man, respect these institutions for what they were. If you want to be butt booty naked and with your cap and gown on, just do it off campus.
That's it.
She did triple down though, Boogie. She said if she goes down, she's taking 3 professors down with her.
What?
And that's where I fell off on the story. Yeah, she said if she goes down, they don't give her degree. She's taking 3 professors with her. And like I said, that's where I fell off at the story because I was like, this is just getting more.
So your
more
shit's
more
definitely
rapid.
getting pulled.
Yeah, because if this is allegedly, if this is true, I don't see the university being like, well, let's just see what everybody has to say. You know what? Let's not give you your degree, and we're just gonna fire them niggas. Like, so it's just like, what is going on? Like, this is just it's just gotten messy. Like, I hope it works out for her and those 3 professors allegedly. It's just if to the youth out here, because I'm a college graduate. Boogie, you graduated from university as well.
I did.
So it's just like
I don't like how you said that, by the way. I'm a college graduate. Adrian, you did something, right? Did you do something? You did something. Right? Did you do something?
Okay. Let me not just your degree either. We are both college graduates.
This nigga said, yeah, you did something, right? Did you do something?
We're both college graduates from the university. Youths. Okay. Because we grew up during a time where the dumb shit that we did is not out here. We was at the cusp of when social media was starting. Thank Lord. Just don't post this shit. If you don't post it, you can't get in no trouble. No one's gonna know. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm lost. Yeah, I'm lost on this clout shit. I am. I really am. I could care less. I actually enjoy not showing y'all niggas anything that I do. It brings me joy.
What is she doing? You'll never know. I don't know. Like, just do better, man. And she was just talking about this is affecting her job. It's just like, yeah. What did you think was gonna happen?
Like,
you thought you were gonna get more job prospects? Like, you know what? Let's give it to the butt naked girl on campus.
Yeah,
we want to work for our company.
That's a new one for me. She really was like, this is affecting my job. My guy, you did this. Like, what did you think it was gonna do? Like, she really said that.
Yeah, she did. She was like, this is just negatively affecting me. Let me go back. Let me see what it says. She said, I feel like my accomplishments are being overshadowed with this latest stunt. I was just like, yeah.
The latest stunt. You made this a stunt.
Well, you know what? Well, they said with this latest stunt. So this makes me think. This makes me think that this ain't her first rodeo. Like, this is probably her second or third time doing some shit.
So she's new. She's not new to this.
She's true to this.
She is true to this. Well, guess what? Truly, you made the wrong move, buddy. And for that, you're gonna have to deal with that. I don't know what you thought was gonna come of this. You thought people were gonna be praising you. Go on, girl. You did that.
Well, I mean, there's a small portion of niggas on the internet who just agree with all types of fuck shit. So
true.
So there's an audience for this.
And who do you, and I call those niggas people that are praying for your downfall. That's what I took.
Dumbass down.
Very true.
Yo, let's get to this ad and we'll be right back.
Hey y'all, we're going to take a quick pause from this episode to tell you about our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styling. Let Rose Vogue Styling help you change the way you see yourself. Their mission is to empower you to build your confidence and look fly while doing it. They offer personal styling, shopping, and closet auditing. They need to come to my closet because it's a hot ass mess, okay? They also have an online boutique store full of pieces that will give your outfit life and have you looking right. Pieces like earrings, that's what I have on now, here, right here, necklaces, purses, rings, just to name a few, okay? Right now, our subscribers, our listeners, our watchers, you can get 20% off when you use the code late night, okay? LATENITE. Going over to their IG, it's Rose Vogue Styling at Rose Vogue Styling. Easy, everybody knows that, okay? Let Rose Vogue Styling style you for your next event, or simply just help you enhance the pieces that you already have in your closet. Wow. Style is a choice. Upgrade yours with Rose Vogue Styling. Again, you can get 20% off if you use our code late night, okay? LATENITE. Support a black business, okay? Support us. When you support them, you're supporting us, okay? Now let's get back to the show.
Topic number 2. A South Korean woman has spent over $60,000 on 15 surgeries to look like Kim Kardashian. She says she does not regret it. Sherry Lee, who was born with the name Han Boyel, sure I pronounced that wrong. Forgive me, Sherry. She grew up watching Kim Kardashian, and she's always longed to be like her. She said, Kim has always been an inspiration to me, and she's the most beautiful woman in the world in my eyes. She's had 15 surgeries. Her first surgery started when she was at 20 years old, where she got a procedure to double her eyelids. She is now 28 years old. Let's see, she's had 3 Brazilian butt lifts, 2 breast augmentations, and several reconstruction jobs on her face. For those of you who are watching this, when they say several, I'm going to take a guess and say probably about 8 times they've done some work on her face. Boogie, had to take a guess. How many times do you think she's had her face reconstructed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it might be 5, 6 for sure. Maybe even more. You know what? Kudos to her if that's what she wants to do. She has to know she don't look shit like Kim K, but kudos to her if that is what she wants to do for sure. So I you can't hate on people nowadays what they want to do with their money. She got a bag to blow to look like nobody, to look like herself, a different version of herself, but definitely not Kim K. Let her live her best life.
This is a white Korean lady. Like
Yeah,
I'm just really confused. Like the bag, like you said, the bag is endless. Because this was an epic fail. Like, where were you getting the surgery done at? Because you know they like talking about like don't go get your BBLs done in other countries because you know it ain't safe. This lady clearly found like an ad on like a bench that was like, hey, you know, breast surgery deal here. You know, you get one titty, get the other titty half off. This clearly was one of those things. This was like, you know, one eyelid and would give you, you know, 25% off the other, because there's just no way. What were they looking at? Like when she went in there and was like, okay, side by side of me and Kim Kardashian, you're not even close, ma'am. And she wasn't an ugly looking woman before. Like, I'm like, ma'am. And I get that she said in my eyes. I was just like, ma'am, you chose a white woman. You chose an enhanced white woman to be the most beautiful woman in the world.
I mean, she's Armenian. Kim K is Armenian, but
okay.
Yeah. This is a white woman that she decided to transform into. So
what's crazy is, you know, I think I read somewhere Kim like deflated her butt, like she took some of the air out. So what is this lady gonna go back under for like the 16 and 17 surgery? Is she gonna do some deflation there too? Like I'm really trying to figure. Also, she ain't even tan. Like if you trying to look like Kim, like you still a little pale, ma'am. Like I don't. I feel like just I want to say love yourself, but this is loving herself. You know, 'cause this makes her happy.
Good luck to her and all of the money that she will blow and continue to blow to follow the evolution of Kim K. Good luck to her. I hope you find happiness in following another person and trying to emulate and repeat exactly what she's doing. But clearly, she will always be a step behind or two because,
In her case, 15.
yeah, it is. Whew. Yeah, it's again when you start to because I honestly believe that surgeries can be addictive, and I think
Yeah,
she's past that point where
it's definitely a form of mental illness.
oh yeah. Especially when you look in the mirror and was like, I want to look exactly like somebody else, and then go, I look exactly.
Like somebody else. You know what this is? This is like when niggas be online and they be like, "This is what I paid for. This is what I got."
Oh
This
my
is
god.
exactly that. She got the Wish version of herself.
Oh god.
Like this is the Wish Kim Kardashian, and it's just like, at what point do you stop? Also, it's just like, do you? Because I want to be just like Kim Kardashian. So are you out here going through niggas too? Like, is it like,
Mm.
oh, I want to date this nigga, I want to date the white dudes? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm ah, ah, ah.
Yeah. Good luck to you. Again, what do
And
you
like,
do for your profession, by the way, for you to blow bags like that? So,
two things. She's either a doctor herself, which I don't think that one. So I'm gonna throw that one off the table because you probably have more common sense than that. She's got a sponsor.
mm,
More than likely, she's got a sponsor. She's got rich parents.
mm,
Or which this one really could be it. She's got a really good job. She got a
ah,
really good job.
ah.
Because that's not unheard of these days. That's not
That
unheard
is
of.
true. That is true.
Unheard of. I just here's what I think. This could have worked out very well for her. Here's how this could have worked out. This could have worked out because I'm sure it's out here how many surgeries Kim has had. So just get a list of all those and be like, okay, I want all this. Don't go in there trying to make up what you think is what's gonna make you look like Kim. Just go Google the records, and once you Google it, be like, okay, doc, it's foolproof. It's like copying a test. You can't fuck this up. Like, how do you fail this test?
Ah, yeah. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck. I hope you find peace in copying another
She's not. We're
person's.
gonna revisit the story in like 20 years, and she's gonna have one of those stories of like, live your life for yourself, children. Don't be out here trying to be like someone else. I want to
Yo,
be like Kim
stop.
Kardashian.
Yo, stop.
It's gonna be like one of those. But anyways, Boogie, it's time for one of my favorite segments. It's time for y'all niggas is tripping, because weekly niggas be out here tripping.
Don't
So
they?
let's get ready for y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping. Who you got, Boogie, for
I
y'all
mean,
niggas
it
tripping?
goes without saying, another luxury brand decides to really get y'all, really get all of y'all. Balenciaga is selling trash bags, and they're calling it trash pooch for $17.90 for almost $1,800. And guess what? People will purchase that. Some
Won't
people
they?
will be buying
Man,
trash pooches. Okay, this is crazy. These are like they are not faking the funk. They are
not
not.
at all.
They are not. Yeah. This is no. I'm trying to find something, the words to really
You can't. I
explain.
can see it on your face. It's just like it's confusion.
This is full on trash bags, real trash bags, and they're like magnifique.
You know
Ah.
what? You know who will be mad right now? The CEO of like Hefty and Glad is like, they are fucking punching through walls. Like, God damn it. You mean niggas would have paid fucking $17.90 for some trash bags? they missed the mark. Like they should have been out here selling high-end Glad trash bags.
I mean, like, I will say this, there will be people that are unbelievably wealthy that are like, I don't want my trash to go anything other than a Balenciaga trash pooch. You know what I mean? Like when you have that much money, where you using disposable Balenciaga trash bags.
I hope not, because you can't get those back.
Nope.
Like that's 1790. That's like I'm counting how many bags is coming out here. Like I just I don't know. You know
You better
what?
make them reusable.
You know what? Like, you know when niggas got kicked out and they had like they trash bags, this is gonna make getting kicked out fashionable. Niggas be like, I'm still
Ooh.
fly though. Got my Balenciaga pooch. You know, like that's what I feel like that's what it is. Cause
Yeah. And also,
I just know
yeah. And also, if I'm paying $17.90 for a trash bag, it better say Balenciaga
the whole
on every surface.
everything.
Like, fuck quiet luxury. I want a big ass B everywhere.
Also, it better be puncture proof. It better be fragrant. Like for 1790, like I couldn't justify going into the Balenciaga store and being like, yeah, I just want let me just one trash bag. That's all I want. I couldn't. There's no way. Now, if they gave me one, I would rock it. I'd be like, yeah, nigga, you know, you ain't got your Balenciaga
I will.
pooch.
You know what I'll do? I'll poke some holes on it. A big ass head for my head and my arms, and I'll wear.
This is all the rage on the
This
runway.
is my Balenciaga raincoat.
My pooch.
my rain pooch.
You ain't about that pooch life. I be wondering. I'm like, this is how I know I'm not a fashionable nigga, because you know I mostly wear flannels and hoodies, because it's just like somebody went into a room and they conceptualized this and came out and was like, I've got it.
This is
the
it.
Pooch. Like I just like I'd be like, God, how come you didn't let me think that way? Because I'd be cranking out bullshit left and right. Like, let's get this money because these niggas is gonna buy this goofy shit. Like, I don't know.
Somebody's gonna buy it, but y'all niggas is tripping out here with that. So just want to throw that out.
You know what? Yeah. Niggas, before we go, niggas is gonna be at the airport. You're gonna see it. Niggas is gonna be at the airport with their Yeezys on and they pooches. You know it. And they gonna have their little Gucci crossbody. You already know it.
Oh God. Hope
be on the lookout.
Airports.
Airports in black cities. Look, trips to Cancun, Tulum, nigga. It's gonna be hella niggas going to Tulum
you did not just
with
say.
them Balenciaga pooches.
Oh God. Good luck to you guys. I hope you don't spend your rent on them trash pooches.
For my y'all niggas is tripping. This one was one where I honestly could have given a tip your hat to this one. Because I was like, is this a tip your hat or is this tripping? It says cop hating woman charged with a misdemeanor after calling precinct 11,000 times to argue with whoever answered. A Florida woman, let's say that a Florida woman says who isn't in favor of police officers has recently been arrested after calling precincts 11,000 times this year in an effort to harass cops. 50-year-old Carla Jefferson aggressively called the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office and St. Petersburg Police Department, harassed, belittled, swore, and argued with anyone who answered the phone. It says within a 24-hour time frame, she called the St. Petersburg department 512 times.
Wow.
Which occurred last month. Says the precinct, she can get up to close to 30 calls a day. It says the Jefferson Jefferson Police Department said she takes up 10% of the St. Petersburg's non-threatening phone calls. 10% is all her. It says officials did alert her to a call. These calls need to end. It says they did send out a letter letting her know if she didn't stop, she would be taken into police custody. She did not stop, and she was taken into a custody. She was later bonded out on $400 bail. One thing that is funny about this is she did tell them to come and arrest her, and when they would come and try to arrest her, she would not come outside. She would just make fun of them from inside the house. So, like I said, I don't know if I want to say this nigga is tripping or if I want to tip my hat, because I mean, Carla, I get it. I don't like the cops neither, as most black folks don't like the cops. So you calling to cuss them out, I'm sure there was a couple of crackers in there, a couple honkies, a couple you bitch ass police. I'm paying your salary. I'm sure she just rattled off everything that we've all wanted to say. So I'm kind of just like, you know what, Carla? It's not necessarily a bad thing.
This is a skillful, smart woman here. 10% of the 311s?
Yeah, 10%.
10%. First of all, she is doing the right thing by calling 311 and not 911, letting everyone get that space and opportunity to call in if there's an emergency. She, as well as what time do you have on your hands to make 500 calls a day?
In one day. In
one day? Wow. Tip my hat off to her. She gets a tip for me. She gets a tip.
She's retired. That's what she's a retiree. That's what it is. She's a retiree because she's 51. You know, you got nothing else to do. You know, your children are probably in college. They don't call you as much. So it's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fuck with the police. They always fucking with us. Let me go fuck with them.
She got time. Respect to her. Bet? Wow.
They got her number saved in the caller ID. Here go Carla again.
Absolutely. Wow. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Every time she gets arrested, let's put some money on them books. Let's get out. Bond out.
I'm inclined to be like, you know what? Let's put some on. You know, let's just start a fund for Carla. Let's just start the Carla Jefferson fund, you know, so we can make sure that, you know, she's always got money on her books.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I feel like Carla is who they use training calls of Carla. They be like, now y'all just get into the phones. You may have some people call in on these lines who gonna be tough. Here's a tough call. You bitch ass motherfucking police.
Yo, this is a smart woman here. Respect to her. She is doing the Lord's work, okay?
It's like, well, we can't really charge her with anything. I mean, she's calling us. How you get charged with harassing the police? It's just
wow. Wow.
Y'all niggas be tripping.
This is hilarious. Wow.
Let's get to the final ad and we'll be right back.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? A lot of y'all hit me up like, Nate, you super chill. You know, you super laid back all the time. Brother, you gotta be on something. Well, y'all are right. I'm off them Chummies edibles, and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a smoker. I don't really mess with the eddies like that, because let's be real, a lot of them are hit or miss. There's either no juice or you're feeling like a zombie. The good folks over there at Chummies, well, they out here trying to change the edible game. And I gotta tell you, they got some phenomenal products. They sent me over some of their traditional edibles, and man, them things are hitting. But they don't only got edibles. They got juice. They got your gummies. They got your chocolate bars. Whatever you like, they got it. Y'all, do me a favor. Go over to their Instagram page. It's Chummies_edibles. And get yourself some good stuff. And when you're out there, you know, filling up your cart, make sure you use that promo code 21Chummy. That's right. They rocking with the podcast, and because they rocking with us, they rocking with y'all. So they're going to take care of y'all by giving y'all 10% off of your first order. So again, use that promo code 21Chummy to get 10% off your edibles. All right, y'all, let's get back to the podcast.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
A lot of bad tattoos out here, Boogie. And, you know, Drake's father is not exempt from being one of those people that got one. He decided to look at the tattoo of his son on his arm, and I gotta tell you, it does not look like Drake. I don't know who this is on his arm.
I mean, if you
I
squint your eyes, you can.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Maybe I'll take my glasses off.
You
Nah,
can
I don't know.
see where he was trying to go with it.
It looks maybe like a okay. It's like a Dominican Drake. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
I can see it. You know, it kind of looks like. Have you seen that the first Shaft movie with Samuel L. Jackson? Peoples.
Damn.
That's who he looked. Jeffrey Wright when he played Peoples. That's let me see if I can find that because I gotta show you just to put the context with who it was because I'm just like this is it was terrible. Like I don't get it.
I mean, you know, and Drake, he posted on his Instagram and in the caption it says, he tagged the tattoo artist and said, I was just sitting here thinking why you do me like this. We family.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Does this not, if you're watching this, does this not look like who is on his arm right now?
Stop it.
Like this was just that was terrible. And you know, the tattoo artist, he says, I was being rushed. Bro, there's not that much rushing in the world. This don't even look like Drake. Like again, this is what he went in there. He's like, this is my son. I know what he looks like. Here, you could Google a million Drake references. This is what I want this tattoo to look like. This is what I paid for. This is what I got. Like,
I just, you know, if you felt like you were being rushed, nigga, you the tattoo artist. Step up and tell him, like, hey, man, this takes time. Like, if you being rushed, you need to take your damn time. You need to speak up and say something. Just because it's Drake don't mean shit. But Drake will talk about you, as you can see. That's what he did. So, do you want good work, or do you want to, or do you want to just be rushed and just get it done? No.
so Money Mike is the person who did the tattoo. Money Mike explained that he met Drake's dad at a birthday party in 2017 and hit him up to get Dennis' famous son inked on his upper arm. He said he did it for free. Even despite not being a fan of Drake, but wanted to get more clients. Mike admits the tattoo didn't come out great, but doesn't put all the blame on himself. He claims Dennis was in pain at the 4-hour mark and rushed him to finish. Ooh. So now that we have all the details here, the nigga's name was Money Mike. First strike. Tattoo is free. That's the second strike. He did it to get more clients. If I'm a celebrity tattoo artist, I don't need any type of, I don't need any pubbing or anything. I'm also not doing a tattoo for free. If I'm Drake's dad, this is probably his first tattoo. Oh, this is a rookie move. This is the first tattoo rookie move because he was like, free? Of course I'll take this big tattoo for free. That's easily a 6 to an 8 hour tattoo. A portrait? Come on, man. You ain't getting no portrait in 4 hours. I've had some tattoos covered up because they were done horribly. You're not paying. Come on, bro. It'll be $100 an hour. The more you pay, the better your tattoo's gonna look. He got a free tattoo. He got what he paid for.
Listen, at this point, if you didn't know this by now, free doesn't mean good.
Free means free.
Free means free.
You know what's funny though? I can't wait for Drake to be like on a beach with his dad. His dad got one of them cut off t-shirts on. He kind of standing back behind his dad a little bit.
Oh God!
Someone sees the shoulder and then like, hey my man, that's you. Like the jokes, like it's cool that Drake is able to roast his dad and be like,
Of
hey,
course.
I thought we was fam, because even he knows it's a bad tattoo. I'll be on my dad's head for the rest of his life. Really, nigga, this nigga don't know what his son look like. Really, nigga. If I'm
Yeah.
Drake though, I gotta be like, okay, Dad, I'm paying for the tattoo. So on his other arm, you gotta get my face on your other arm with my tattoo artist.
Oh
So it's
God.
gonna be
No.
really good.
No. I mean, you know, pay for somebody to come in and really edit and tweak this, because he's of a lighter hue, so you can definitely
Think they
edit.
can fix it?
Yeah. All you gotta do is
Put some sunglasses on Drake.
no.
That'll do it.
All you gotta do real quick this is a very easy fix. All you gotta do is go to Laser Away and
Okay.
laser off all that shit.
And just start all over. Okay. My dumb ass was like, Laser Away. Like, wait, they can just edit that. It's just like, oh, okay, I get what you mean. Like, just erase all of that shit. Okay.
Yo, what a waste of money. And this nigga didn't pay for anything. Wow.
How much ink did he waste? He was like, yeah. You know what? At the 2-hour mark, the tattoo artist is like, this is not gonna look like him. He's starting to hurt. My arm is getting tired. He was rushing himself. I don't think his dad was rushing him. I think he knew the shit was not gonna turn out good. Don't include that in your portfolio, Money Mike. Like when you go into tattoo shops and you go look through that book, don't put that one in there.
Well, he
Like,
doesn't have to, because everybody knows. He's gonna be like, aren't you the nigga that
oh, that is true. I mean, don't quit your day job. And also, again, to all the youths that might be out here listening, you know, again, like this is one of those things. Cheap tattoos are terrible. Do not, if they're free, leave. If your homies are like, hey, if you get a tattoo and I can get my tattoo for cheap, leave. 'Cause don't be doing no bringer to tattoo specials.
I'm going to a tattoo party.
Leave. That was my next one. Fucking leave. If the tattoo artist has to get drunk to tattoo your ass, leave. Like, come on. Be smart, use.
I need to practice first. Give me a second. Leave.
Oh my God. If you can't see they work, leave. Like an extensive work. How long you been tattooing? Like, is this I need references. I need two of the people that you have.
Well, let me explain what. No. Leave.
Like, just do better. I mean, you know what? Drake's dad, he could start like a new trend, like how LL Cool J had like the one pant leg up. You just have like one sleeve down, one sleeve up.
God.
That's gonna be the sleeve that's down with this ugly ass photo of my son on my arm. Or since Drake, you know what's crazy? Drake has a lot of tattoos on his body. So Drake, why don't you go out here and get like a fucked up tattoo of your dad? It could just be like a weird Picasso of your pops. Like,
God.
just do that. Be like,
Just call it an abstract tattoo.
exactly. Like, yeah, put the mustache on your dad's eyebrows or some shit. You know, I don't know.
Good luck to
I
Dad.
don't
He'll
know.
be fine.
Shout out to the No Sleep crew. We appreciate you for checking in as always. Like, subscribe on all your podcast platforms. I appreciate everyone, especially the SoundCloud people who have been liking and subscribing more. So shout out to y'all.
Doing the damn thing.
Shout out to all of the sponsors who take care of us here, who allow us to put on this great show. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you know, hit me and Boogie up. You got the handles down there. What else you got for the people, Boogie?
As always, smash that bell so you can get all of our notifications when all of the content drops immediately. And tell a friend to tell a friend that this is your favorite podcast.
And it's their friend's favorite podcast as well. I ain't got nothing else for y'all peoples.
I'm good on my end.
I appreciate it. What should we do, Boogie? Bells, horns, bombs, all of them? What should we close it out with today?
I feel like you know exactly what you want to do, so I'm going
The
to
bombs! We up out of here.